St. Paul, Rushmore? What you mean? Give you one
Like your personal top 4.
top 4. St. Paul. Me. I know y'all gonna look at me crazy. Say me. Who could I? Oh, I just know the young people out here. Right?
That's all right. The new youngins.
I give you a few.
You see, I'm Southside reppin', Bigfoot steppin'. Zone 3 section is God flow perfection. Hating on the church like I ain't blessed they section. If we ain't talking money, I got a weak connection. That's on the hood. She said get a bag, so I get it, got it good. Don't complain about my problems, I just put it in a wood. Seen a genie the other day, she said make it good. So I wish for good health, then I wish to look. It's chief, not lieutenant. Yeah, I'm back, been a minute. My hard work gets you offended. Shout out my boy academics.
All right. Another episode of Live on Lake Street. We got Duski in the building. How you feeling today, man?
I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I mean, I'm a little fucked up. I got a headache, but long days in the studio, man.
Yeah,
but I'm all right, man. I'm good. So the first thing I want to talk about is the whole Duski situation. Do you know all the other Duskis?
Not at all.
Never met them? Nothing? Because that shit gets confusing as shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was the only Duski out here when I started rapping.
I thought you were the only one. Yeah, there's a bunch of Duskis out here.
Yeah, I see
It's
that.
kind of wild. I feel like it's a unique enough name that not so many people should have that name.
I know that's crazy.
Does that deter you at all? Does that make you think like, hey, maybe I should think about a brand switch?
Nah, it depends who the best Duski could do that, but
May the best Duski win?
for sure, but if it comes to that, I gotta be there.
Yeah. So you from what part of St. Paul you from?
Just St. Paul's.
Just St. Paul.
Yeah.
You're not claiming the east side, west side, none of that?
Nah.
St. Paul is crazy right now.
Yeah, it's getting crazy.
A little crazy.
A little wicked.
Yeah, but not just with the street shit, but music. Musically,
for
St.
sure.
Paul is moving.
For sure, going up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there St. Paul artists that have influenced you, like, growing up?
No, I just started listening to Minnesota music for real.
Okay.
But now it's a lot of artists that I see that I work with and stuff. Like
Yeah.
a few.
Yeah. And you're young, 18, you
Yeah,
said?
I'm 18.
Yeah. So what, being just graduated from high school and, like, stepping foot into the music business, is this your career path?
If it turns out to be, but I feel like I got the length to do that.
Yeah.
But it's possible. But
Yeah.
if it don't, it don't.
What would you do if you weren't doing music?
I don't know. I'm a hope. I hope.
Oh, okay.
I used to hoop, but
Where you hooped for school?
yeah, I went to South St. Paul.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was it? What were you like over there? You nice?
I was nice, but I ain't do too much over there for real.
Nah. You ain't get no scholarships, no college, none of that shit?
Nah.
Okay. So what made you decide to jump into the music ring?
I've been doing music the whole time. Like,
Okay.
Since I was young, I got family members that did music, but I used to write a lot. And just now, I just started taking it serious once I did graduate, because there's a lot of people in my family who don't think I should be doing it, but I don't care. I'll be doing it.
Why is that?
Because music got a bad influence, especially what's going on right now. Like, but I got family that didn't make it with music. They feel I might not be good enough because of it, but I'm hard to say. I ain't gonna lie to you, but
Yeah, no, you're talented.
yeah, for sure.
No, you're talented. I mean, it's crazy. It's a tough business to be in because there's so much talent.
Yeah, for real.
But I think, I'm not going to say especially here, but this is what I know. Minnesota music is what I know. There's a ridiculous amount of talent.
Yeah.
And I've talked about this a couple times in past episodes, but like what I'm finding out now is that the younger generation, like the 18, even like 16 to like 19,
Yeah.
y'all are doing shit that artists that have been around for a while have not done in their careers.
Yeah, for real.
What is it? What is it? Do you know why that is? Like, what is that?
I feel like the influence, like they've been studying it for a long time.
Yeah.
Also, like, and it's a craft at the same time as well as a business. So,
Yeah.
like when they come into it, they do it hard and they feel it more. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think, and just the popularity of the hip hop genre too.
Yeah. For sure.
It's like, it dominates the world.
Yeah.
Like hip hop makes everything move.
Yeah.
Like not even just hip hop, but black culture in general
The world
makes the world move.
For real.
Everything is influenced by it. You see it. I mean, you even see it like, my kids, like they go to school in the suburbs.
Yeah.
And I see like little white kids.
The little baby, the baby, all that.
Bro, it's crazy. I saw some kid throwing up gang signs walking out of this high school yesterday, and I'm like,
Crazy.
not yesterday, but like, what are you doing? I had to teach my kids, like, like, don't do shit like that, right?
Yeah, it's the influence. It's heavy.
It is.
Yeah.
It's wild. I feel like, and you're right. I think the influence can be dangerous
Yeah, it can.
because if you find yourself doing that shit in the wrong place, you could definitely run into some problems.
Yeah.
But that is part of it. Popularity. I mean, you see Snoop crip walking on the biggest stage in the world, the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's not something we've seen before.
Right.
So it's crazy to see all that. I'm happy to see it, but it does. I don't know. It makes you wonder a little bit. Like, is that always a good thing? I don't know if that's always a good thing or not. But so you said you have family members that did music.
Yeah.
Are those family members in your corner?
Yeah, they're in my corner.
They want you to. They see a future for you. They see it for you.
For sure.
Yeah. So talk to me a little bit about the project. You dropped a project. Again, another thing that young artists aren't really doing too much of is dropping whole projects because it's not always the greatest career move. But you dropped a project. It's called Forever Young.
Yeah, it's an EP. It's out on SoundCloud right now.
Mm-hmm.
Should be on Apple Music soon.
Okay.
But yeah, it didn't take too much time to work on it already. I knew the direction I wanted to take in it. So yeah, it sounded how I wanted to. I took time and I perfected it how I believe it should be.
Yeah. And what was what made you decide to do that? What made you decide, like, I want to drop it's a project.
I make so much music. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I got a lot of music.
Yeah.
So like, I could have had a mixtape, but I still went with an EP.
Yeah.
I could have 2 EPs, but might as well do that just to let people know that people don't know my name for real. As you said, there's a lot of Duski, but people don't know me for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because I only had 2 songs before that.
Okay.
And I felt like that was the only right to go with. Drop an EP.
So just get more out there. People
Yeah.
hear you. Yeah, it is weird. It's a weird battle with the Duskis. I don't know. How do you plan to stand apart?
I'm different already. I feel like I sound different than anybody around me.
Yep.
But people be able to tell the difference once they hear it.
Yeah.
They'll be able to tell it for themselves.
As far as I know, you're the youngest too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you got that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you get to watch the other Duskis make mistakes in front of you.
Right. Exactly. Nah.
Y'all should just come together. No Duski group.
I won't do that.
Nah. So what you said? You said off the mic you haven't really paid too much attention to Minnesota music, but now that you're kind of in it, who do you see out here that you'd like to work with? Are there other artists that you'd like to work with?
Kari.
Yeah.
Kari's tough.
Yeah.
I think Kari, him and Jack Bentley, they tough.
Mm-hmm.
I want to work with. She at the top. But I want to work with Revy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good influence.
You could do that. You and her would sound great together too.
I think so too.
Yeah. Nah. So she's an influence.
Yeah.
Coming from St. Paul. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. What about like Tarzan?
I just started listening to him too. It's a lot I work with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tarzan's hard. He's probably. People are gonna be mad at me for saying this, but I'd say as far as like artists from St. Paul currently doing it, I think he's probably the most recognizable, the one that everybody knows about.
Yeah.
Tarzan, he's hard. He goes. So do you pay attention to like our content that we put out here at Live on Lake Street?
Oh yeah.
Like you see like the Mount Rushmore stuff like that?
Yeah, I was watching that.
Yeah. And what'd you think about that?
I messed with. Who was here when y'all was talking about that?
We've talked about it a lot.
I think I watched Cash the Kid.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I had to search up who y'all was talking about in the debate actually, but
Yeah.
I feel like I'll be up there.
A lot. You think you belong to Mount Rushmore?
I'll be up there.
I think you got some work to do, but
I'll be up there.
you're on your way. You're on your way. Yeah, I think. Do you? A lot of people have the opinion that like we haven't done enough to even have a Mount Rushmore. You're kind of attesting to that if you say you had to even look those names up.
Yeah.
Now, how could they be on a Rushmore if you got to look them up?
Yeah, for sure. I did.
You know
I
what I
definitely
mean?
had to look them up. And at one point they right, then at another they wrong.
Yeah.
Because for Minnesota, y'all are the biggest platform to be right now. So
Yep.
I believe we got that conversation for sure.
Yeah, we got work to do, but I think it is important to have that. We got to big up the artists that have done it, that have that have put on.
For sure.
So as far as what about like performances? Have you touched stages at this point in your career?
Planning on doing that soon. I just got off
Yeah.
the phone about that. I ain't gonna lie to you. But we got some stuff working going.
Yeah.
But we still adjusting to get music out there.
Yeah.
actually dropping stuff, you know.
Is performance, is that something that makes you feel nervous, or is that something you're excited about?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for
Get
sure.
on stages.
Of course, I'm be nervous though, cause you know.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, I'm more excited than that.
Not something you'd avoid though.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah. How about like outside of the state? You got any feedback from anywhere outside of Minnesota?
No, not yet.
Nothing yet.
Not that I got yet. But
Early on, too early.
Yeah.
So what is, as far as dropping a project goes, like what does that entail for you? Like, do you have to? Is this just like, did you record these songs for a project, or is just songs that you had and decided to pick a few and put them on a project?
Nah, I recorded going for this project. Like I went and everything. I had every song that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know, I had the number, the same amount, but
Okay. And has it done? When did it drop? Dropped on Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah.
And how's it done so far? Has it performed well? Is it?
It's going good.
Yeah.
My highest, I think it's one song on the same hood at like 5,000 plays. I think.
Okay, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's going good.
Yeah.
But it'll be on Apple Music soon, so we'll be able to see the.
Okay. And how about videos? I know you got a few videos out there.
Yeah, I got Heartless and I got No Problems.
Yeah.
Once this tape drop on Apple Music, then we'll start shooting videos out soon.
Okay. So you got videographers in the city that you want to work with?
Who? No, not specifically.
Who's Black Canvas?
Blank Canvas.
Blank Canvas, I'm
that
sorry.
was OD Films at first.
Okay.
His name Odyssey, but that's who shot my first two. Who is it? I was just looking at somebody who's tough. I don't know the name. I forgot the name.
Yeah, I got you. And you're new to this, so that's
Yeah.
all right. That's all right.
But
But yeah, I mean, I can give you some suggestions for sure. But I think that's the key for young artists is visuals.
yeah, for sure.
Visuals is major.
Everybody want to see what you got going on.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
they want to see. They want to see. Have a view of you. Know what you look like.
Yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't even say just young artists. That's just any artist in general. I think, especially in the way music is now. But yeah, I don't know. I think having audio is cool and everything, but
I don't think the audio gonna run up how it's supposed to.
it's not.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, it doesn't. Like you already have to be a super established artist for it to matter like that, because you need replay value.
Because once you get videos, people want to rewatch that. There's parts they want to see over again, all that. They just want, for no reason. So.
For sure, for sure. So what, as far as your career trajectory, like what do you think your moves are? What do you plan on? What are your plans in your career?
What you mean, like?
Well, where's your focus at for what you want to do? How you want to proceed forward? How you going to find success?
Create a solid fan base.
Yeah, and how are you doing that?
Make more music.
Make more
It
music.
got to be better. It got to be better music every time. It can't be the same. You know, you got to go into different lanes. You got to be more versatile. No matter what type of artist you is, you got to switch something up. You know?
For sure. No, that is a fact. That's a good mindset to have,
Yeah.
because people need variety. They want to know that you can do more than one thing,
Yeah.
which you do.
Right.
Which you do. I was actually pleasantly surprised, because there's so many artists, like we talked about. There's a bunch of artists out here, DUSKII and young artists and all these people, and it's like, it's another DUSKII. And then I went and I watched your videos. I'm like, oh,
That's
oh.
Duski. Yeah, that's Duski.
I was like, oh, he's not. I was like, he's not. I was pleasantly surprised by it. You know what I mean? I wasn't expecting to be blown away.
Wow.
But yeah, no, you got something for sure.
Appreciate it.
So who are some artists like that influenced you growing up, just like mainstream?
Her, her, my dog. Her, I'll say. Chicago, ain't gonna lie, Chicago, of course, got everybody.
Yeah.
Lil Baby,
So Chicago influences you.
Chicago. Certain artists from there, I only listen to a few artists, not the drill scene for real, but the ones who mainstream now, a lot of those, but
Herb,
her,
Polo.
Polo for sure.
Yeah. Dirk.
Dirk, Tusi.
Yeah.
Tusi just started climbing up there, but him too.
Yeah.
Lil Baby. Yeah.
What do you think about the Dirk young boy situation?
They got the world going crazy. They funny. It's people who thinking who they not, but because of that.
Yeah, it's wild to watch.
Yeah, it's getting weird.
I've talked about it before a couple times already on the show, but like, it's super weird to watch people take sides like they know these guys personally.
Listen to the music, like
Like, these are two millionaires.
I be saying they don't even know who he is, none of that. But
Yeah. I'm a much bigger Dirk fan than I am a Youngboy fan, but I don't know anything about what they're talking about.
That's nobody really do for real. They just hear the lyrics, they hear what
Yeah.
rhymes, so they just.
I know I jumped back a little bit when I heard him mention Gucci. I was like, oh,
Oh yeah.
let's not do
I know
that.
them, yeah, they go
But-
crazy.
yeah. So who are artists that you like to work with in Minnesota? You got your eyes on some of them? I know you mentioned, did you say you had?
Kari.
Yeah, you mentioned Kari,
Minnesota.
but didn't you say, you said something off the mic. I don't know if you want to say it on the mic or not. Somebody that you had worked with.
That's coming. That'll come.
Okay, you don't want to talk about that?
Nah, not yet.
Okay.
But it's a tough song though.
Yeah. It's done? It's recorded?
Yeah. It's
Got a video too?
No, not yet.
You going to do a video?
Planning on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
got to
it's-
do the video.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, man, I don't know. I think, you're such a young artist. You've been doing this for not very long, but I think what you have so far is dope. And I think keep moving. And I think a key for you is even watching the other young artists. Because there's some of these other young artists out here, like A-Dot, we talked about him a little bit, Bad Side Xavier, they're putting up these crazy numbers in their videos.
Yeah, they're going crazy.
Now, your music is a little different.
Yeah.
It's not as
Real different.
It's not as dangerous, which is a good thing. That's a good thing because we need artists that aren't as dangerous. But pay attention to what they're doing. I think that's a key.
Yeah, watch everybody. Everybody going off of energy.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. And keep making these moves. Keep standing out as the better Duski.
Yeah. For
Shout out
sure.
to all the other Duskis. No disrespect to them, but keep going.
For
And
sure.
don't let anybody knock you off your square. And I don't know, man. I have nothing else for you. Is there any other closing thoughts? Any statements you got?
No, I'm cool. Just watch off what's coming next.
Yeah.
Go listen to the tape forever, y'all.
Yeah. Go listen to the project. It's good. It's a good project.
It's a hard project.
Yeah. And you definitely do stand out. Your voice is probably your best.
For sure.
That's your biggest asset. For sure. You don't sound like anybody else.
At all.
And that's major. Could you give me a Rushmore, a St. Paul Rushmore?
I'm saying Paul Rushmore. What you mean? Give you one like
Like your personal top 4.
top 4. St. Paul. Me. I know y'all gonna look at me crazy, but I'm saying me. Who could I? Bro, I just know the young people out here right
That's
now.
all right. Give me the youngins.
I give you a future one. Jack Bentley tough.
Mm-hmm. I've been seeing him.
Um,
I saw the what was it? The Push and P video with NFG Mayhem.
oh yeah,
Mhm.
NFG Mayhem.
Yep.
I don't know why I forgot about him.
He's been quiet though. Mayhem's been quiet.
He been chilling.
He was real loud for a while, and then he quieted down a little bit.
Yeah, he gonna turn up again. He from Minneapolis, but Mick Boulevard.
Oh yeah, shout out to Mick,
That's who I listen to. Yeah.
friend of the show for
That's
sure.
my boy. He tough.
Now Mick is hard. You we putting Mick on the St. Paul Rushmore?
Nah, he in Minneapolis.
I know.
But I got 3 for you. That's it though.
No, that's solid though. No, and I like that. We could just call it the Minnesota Rushmore.
Yeah,
That's fair.
that'd be tough.
No, that's definitely fair. So as far as like performances, you think about throwing your own shows?
In the future,
Yeah.
I feel my shows would be. We'll get up there, but as of doing shows for other people, I feel like that'll be soon.
Yeah. Do you get out? You ever like get out in the city, go see shows, go see performances, anything like
No,
that?
I really don't.
No.
I be posted up
In the house?
studio.
Yeah.
I live in a studio for real.
Yeah. What is the next thing you got coming?
I want an album. I want to make it out like music wise. Like I want to make my own. I don't know. Like I want to have it from scratch for real. Like I want a real authentic album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like albums are the move though? I just feel like it's so risky to drop albums
It's real
now.
risky.
It's just singles is really the move. Singles with visuals.
Yeah.
But that's what you want to do.
I want it.
You're a real musician.
You can say that. You can say that.
Well, I mean, real musicians are like you want to drop something that's like a body of work.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, not a lot of artists want to do that anymore. Like even like conceptually, like artists don't drop conceptualized projects anymore. Like it's rare. You know what I mean?
I feel like I'm in the land to do that.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it.
Anybody can, but it's risky, like you said though. So
Yeah.
I had to give you that.
I mean, risky might even be a bad word. It just might feel like if you do it and it doesn't get the reception that you wanted it to get, it's more like frustrating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it doesn't mean you got to stop making music because you did that and it didn't work out the way you wanted it to. But
But you'll be expecting a certain result.
yeah. What's your highest view video?
Heartless, the first one. It's at like 1.7K.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Is that you? Obviously, you want it to be bigger than that, but like, how do you eclipse that? No, I thought you had one that had like 6 or 7K. No, I thought you did.
I feel like it should be though. I feel like No Problem's harder than that, but it's only at like.
Do you think maybe it's lack of social media presence?
For sure, it definitely is.
Because you're not on there too much.
And I don't promote for real, like
Yeah.
as of right now. But yeah, that's definitely what it is.
Yeah.
For sure.
What is the reason behind that? Like, how come you just don't like social media, or
I don't be on social media too often, but like music wise, I gotta be so.
have to?
Yeah, I feel like once I start dropping more, I'm gonna start promoting harder and
Yeah.
more often.
Yeah, I think, unfortunately, because like honestly, like if it wasn't for like this show and shit like that, like I probably wouldn't be on social media too much. Because
to be honest,
most of the shit on there is gives me a headache.
goofy.
Yeah, it gives me a headache. But unfortunately, now when you're in a business where that's where you thrive, in a media business, you have to be involved. You've got to be on there.
Everything at.
Yeah. Or you could just get yourself enough money that you could pay somebody to be on there for you.
Or that.
That's
That's
all.
if I was to, I'd definitely do that because I don't be on my.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that's the move. That's the move for me. I know that. That's where I'm.
Sure.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
That's where I want to go. I want somebody to run my social media for me forever.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So closing thoughts.
My bad. You go. Closing thoughts. What you?
Your closing thoughts. You got a message for anybody out there?
Keep listening. Duski, if you haven't tuned in, go tune in now. You can find me on Facebook, Maramar, Instagram, Duski X, YouTube, Duski, no extra other Duski, just Duski. Yeah, that's it.
Project is out on SoundCloud right now. Forever Young.
Forever Young. Apple Music coming soon. Hopefully this month. Yeah.
It's Duski with 2 eyes, right?
With 2 eyes.
Duski with 2 eyes.
Right.
Forever Young. Go look it up on SoundCloud. Stream it.
Yeah.
Go watch the videos. If you're wondering if you found the right one, the videos are on Blank Canvas.
For sure.
Yeah. Go watch the videos. Go listen to the music.
Go get that.
And I appreciate your time, man.
Appreciate you.
And I wish you the best of luck.
For sure.
I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be supporting.
Got you.
All right. Another episode of Live on Lake Street. I'm Jake Faircloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth.
Damn, Woody. In high school, I let it blam, Woody. I wasn't playing, Woody. I'm coming straight out the south. Hey, genius, best watch your mouth. When I put up on P&B, right, that ain't he come out. You moving ounces, I just moved 100 things in a drought. You want the south side, outside the fence of your house. You talking all that, then wanna come talk it out. If you ain't talking money, you talking about.